What's up with it, y'all? I'm JP, and this is Watch This Ish Reactions, where I react to a whole lot of different ish. Today, we got Boosie Badass, and he's speaking on Tupac being unalive, where he was at, how it made him feel, and all that there. Yeah, now that you know the deal, hey man, slap that like button, subscribe with your boy, and hit that bell notification so you know when all the new content drop. With all that being said, let's go.
You mentioned your top five. Who is Boosie's top five?
Boosie.
Boosie, for sure.
Come on, man.
Tupac, DMX. Juvenile. Juvenile always been my, like, I know every damn near every Juve CD. Almost. That's four.
Boosie put himself on his top five. Come on now.
I don't know who five, bro. That five spot needs substitution. You know.
Yeah. We got the Mount Rushmore though, for sure.
Yeah.
Top four.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If you're gonna put you should have said Webby.
Well, you mentioned Tupac. I think I've seen you touch on Tupac a few times, man. You know, can you kind of go into, you know, his inspiration and, you know, kind of what he meant to you as an artist?
Tupac was everything to me, bro. Like, you know, my favorite actor, my favorite rapper, my favorite person. I mean, he wasn't scared, bro. He wasn't scared, you know. He wasn't scared to speak his mind, bro, you know. And he was, as the time go by, as I learned this, hearing from all the stories, he was like me. He was similar to me in a lot of ways, like, as far as being a friend. I'm like that, you know, when something go down, I don't care how big I am, I'm fighting too. You know, like, my boy out there, I'm kicking too, you know. Just a real friendship, the way he work in the studio, you know. And I never knew that till later in life, and I always had that work ethic, but I looked up to Tupac, bro, and when he died, I was 13, and you know, at that time, that's when you're a real fan of 13 and 14, that's when you like,
music is everything.
Music is everything, bro. So yeah. I lost him at a time when, you know, that's when you're a real fan of somebody. Like that age, 13 or 17, like you crazy about artists. And I mean, he was just everything to me. Everybody knew it, you know. I mean, everybody knew how much I loved Tupac all through the hood. You know, I remember he died. Cause every time he got shot, I thought he would live. I probably thought he was immortal or some shit. I don't know. I mean, even when he got shot the last time, I thought he was gonna live. I was dribbling a basketball under the bridge, walking from Sports Academy. And dude passed on me in a car and rolled down the window and said, "Boosie, your boy Tupac just died." And I never forget, it was like yesterday, man. I picked up the ball and I jogged all the way home to try to go see the news. I jogged all the way home, crying, you know.
Damn. You loved Tupac so much that you hated Big and Puff at the time.
Yeah. I felt like they was my ops at the time.
Nah, you know, for real.
I'm a kid, bro. You know, I know they beefing. I didn't know nothing. All I'm thinking is Puff did it, Big did it, Big shot. You know, I'm a kid. I'm 13 years old. This a 5-year run of nothing but Tupac. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You know how kids be. Don't be knowing what the be going on.
Stop.
You know, if he don't like.
Stop it right there, man. He is not lying. Because, you know, it was a straight up war between Tupac and Biggie. Just them two MCs. Everybody else rapping, let's be real, they was pretty much irrelevant. Wasn't nobody listening. You had a little wave, but a lot of these boys that is big now would not be as big as they is, in my personal opinion, if Pac and Big was still living. You know, the conspiracy theories might go even farther. It might be some, you know, hey, who know, one of them that got in the way and had it done, because wasn't nobody eating when Pac and Big was alive. Not like they are now. That's just real. And he said something else. Man, them boys had coasts divided. If you was on the east, you rock with Big. If you was on the west or the south, you was Tupac to the end. And it pretty much pit the nation against each other in the urban community. For real, you know, if you was in the south or west, you wasn't really feeling them boys in the east. You know, you wasn't really rocking with the Jay-Z's and the Mobb Deeps, because you all you heard was Pac dissing them, and vice versa. They, you know, it was just like that, man. It was wild. Them boys had a strong hold on the music industry and the urban community, because that's all it was, man. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. No, long live Pac, long live Big. Two them boys was icons in the game. Don't know if we'll ever see anything like that again, man. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Tupac. Let's go.
I don't like you. I don't care who you are. It's a real fan, bro. You know, like the fans get on thing and be
the fans do it today. Just
the Beehives and the Nicki Minaj fans, like, we ain't gotta know what the story is. Don't with him. Don't with her. Like, I'm against you.
Straight up.
And that's how it was with Tupac, man. I mean, everybody he disliked, I disliked.
The country was divided.
Keefe D, after over 25 years, they arrest Keefe D for his part in the murder of Tupac.
Yeah.
You know, what was your reaction, or, you know, what'd you feel about that?
Oh, I ain't feel nothing about it, man. I mean, I ain't feel nothing about it, you know. I don't wish jail on no Keefe D. I don't wish jail on no Keefe D, bro. Like, you know, I ain't feel no way about it, man. You know, over the years, I got to understand the situation after they got to talk.
Man, I don't wish jail on him. I gotta stop you again, but I don't wish jail on him. But I'd be lying if I didn't say the Pac fan in me didn't, you know, see that man on the news and be like, you know what I'm saying, look at him kind of side-eyed. You know what I'm like, you know what I mean? Just keeping it real. You know, you see that brother and you be like, that's the cat that killed Tupac. You know, allegedly. We don't know it in the trial going on right now. It's a big thing. But you see him on the camera smirking and talking about it, and you feeling like this the cat that killed Tupac. If you was a fan of Pac like I was a fan of Pac, you see that cat and you feel some kind of way. I don't give a damn nobody say. You know, it's some people out there like me. I know it is. Jump in the comments and let me know if that's you too. For real.
About it, and, you know, when stuff happen, like I always say, that's how the game go, bro. That's how the game go. You know, Pac can just, you know, put their hands on the real stepper. You know, I know how that go in the streets, and I know it's even better when a rapper do it. If a rapper stomp down a real gangster, it's gonna be blood behind that, bro. I'm talking about. It's not gonna stop till there's blood behind it. Because if a street dude do it, it's gonna be blood behind it. But when a rapper do it, it's 10 times worse. Because real gangsters don't look at rappers like gangsters. So when I finally found out all the situation over
Hit
the
that
years,
like
and
button.
it was just Pac just being a friend, bro. That's all he doing, bro. Just okay, there you go, right there. Okay, that's a real friend from the heart. He just it's the wrong dude.
You think Orlando was maybe like embarrassed or felt like, damn, I can't get beat up by a rapper?
Hell yeah.
Subscribe.
Hell yeah.
Hit that like. Hype this video.
You're not going for that. No street nigga ain't going. It's gonna happen that night. Something gonna happen that night if it's a rapper, bro. Something gonna happen that night if it's a rapper, and this from street experience, bro. Like ain't nothing sliding about that, bro. Ain't nothing gonna slide about that, bro. Like if you can do it to a regular street dude, it feels better doing it to a rapper. I'm talking from a real street nigga mind. And this rapper ain't done what you done in this street. This rapper ain't got the respect you done got in this street. What's gonna come from this, what people gonna be talking about after this is done. And this happened before social media. How bad you think it is now to get a black eye? Why you think the murder's so bad now? People not taking ass whoopings, bro. Cause people gonna go on social media and talk about it.
Now that's real too, right there. These days, man, you can't beat the wrong person down, cause it ain't going like that. You know what I'm saying? You beat the wrong person down and doing bad, messing around and be in front of his girl or just anybody that just really see it for real. You scuff him up and do him too bad, he go home and stew on that and be planning and plotting on you. Be ready to turn the corner and do it to you in any moment, man. For real. It really, these days, it's best to just walk away. And it not be no drama. You know what I'm saying? You don't touch me, I don't touch you. We just gonna let it be because we'll do it to each other. You know what I'm saying? If I scuff you up too bad, you might do it to me later. If you scuff me up too bad, I might do you later. That's just the mentality, man. It's just, barbaric. You know what I mean? For real, it's a jungle out there, people.
So it was just Pac being a friend, I feel like. And Orlando being a gangster,
I seen a headline. I didn't know if this was true or not, or I just thought I'd ask you about it, man. Are you and Webby working on an album?
Yep.
So you got one with BG coming?
I got one with Webby coming. I got one with BG coming. I got one with Daz Dillinger coming. We 10 songs in. I got one with my Russian producer. It's called My Russian Alliance. I got one called My Russian Alliance with my Russian producer Steery. I got my blues album coming in a couple weeks, meaning a couple months. So man, I'm gonna drop an album every month this year.
I want to hear that one with him and Webby.
Yeah,
I didn't see that one coming.
Bro, me and Daz got a classic, bro. When I say a classic, we 9 songs in. And me and Daz got a classic.
That's what's up, man. That's
yeah.
You guys got completely different styles.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting. Interesting to hear how you guys bring the hardcore West Coast with the down south together.
Wait till you hear it.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, this shit should win a Grammy. Like this shit it's different, bro.
There y'all have it. Boosie Badass speaks on the Tupac UNALIVED. You seen it, you heard it. It is what it is. Hey man, jump in the comments, leave your thoughts, slap the like, hit the hype, subscribe with your boy, and continue to rock with me so you can watch. This is